By those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
You got 3. Mark 56. Mark 56. Here we go, here we go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. You pump.
From the gun, Bridgewater. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
The wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Fifty's the mic. 50's the mic. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike 50, Mike 50. I'm coming for you. You mine. Check.
And again, it's Bridgewater. Trying to lay one up deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Check. Fresno. Check out.
Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. But with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled. And then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Six guys. Check 6 guys.
Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Hey, alert 3. Shit.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. huck it away, take care of it, because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs, trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Shift. Check 31. Watch safety creeping.
On second down, Jacobs. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Watch the run. That's it. Baby shot. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, come on now. 53.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater.
Watch the slide.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? With him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Dances by him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Play fake. Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
SOS. 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 Zip it. Motion. Mike 56. Echo. So don't say nothing. Mike 56.
Here's Bridgewater. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 37 yards. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. These two teams all tied after one. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
87's Mike. Don't worry about that. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Motion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He is going to find Hill here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Brandon, I won't go overboard here, but it looks like he's off to another nice start after what he did last week when he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And obviously a great start to the season, doing it in week 1. He's one of those guys we maybe had pegged for a big year, showing out so far.
But you did say that to me in preseason. Looks like you're on target.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 28-yard line.
Right on these two. Right on these two.
They go play fake. Mahomes. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Patch it. Patch it. Check 13.
Hey, 43.
Slam, slam, slam. Check 15. Check 15. Watch it.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Jump.
On second down, Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Big ass. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Check the backer. Check the backer. 49. Check 49.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Being strong up the middle is imperative. I don't care what your sport, but in football, when you've got a D tackle who can contribute not only to occupying bodies, but also making plays on the ball carrier, that's when you have the cornerstone of a solid run defense.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
I got it. Watch the safety creep. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal.
I smell fear in that offense.
Yellow.
Watch out. Switch.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chiefs 14, Raiders 7. Harrison Butker to kick off 14 to 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater throwing the out route incomplete. That's Grant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Coming after you. I'm coming up once more. Mike, 53.
After the sack on first down, Bridgewater got a man open. It's Darren Waller. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Second year in Oakland for Waller after being signed off the Ravens practice squad, but only 6 catches, 75 yards a season ago. Then he got a lot of hype in the offseason following OTAs. Their offensive coordinator saying, you know, Darren, you have that position. Coach Gruden went as far as to say, Darren, you have the chance of a lifetime here. So now it's time for Darren Waller to go out there and prove it. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
16 yards. First down, Kansas City.
15.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson, Trayvon Mullen. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Check out route.
Richard trying the right side. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They run it again with Williams. And an alley to run. The 40. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys are able to regain the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Watch the screen. 56. Mike, 56.
Bridgewater. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
Tyrann Mathieu knocks that one away. And when I'm evaluating guys in the game today, who has the best instincts, I'm not sure I put anyone ahead of him.
Really?
Yeah.
You put him up near the top?
I really do. The way that he plays, he almost doesn't have a position anymore. I don't care whether he's a safety, a corner, a nickel, a linebacker. He knows how to get around the football and make plays that affect the game.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Go, go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Go. Here we go. Here we go.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to Grant. The 20, 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jakeem Grant, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at him with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Watch the twist. Sponge.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
Yellow. Come on, 80. Hey,
He's got the first down here inside the 30. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 43 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Vincent Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Now Bridgewater. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
First down.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Go. Motion, motion, motion. Fast, fast.
Bridgewater now from the 50. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
50 to Mike. 50 to Mike.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. He's going to... That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 50 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This fielded at the 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length as they have taken the lead. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. To try again after the sack. Bridgewater got his man complete over the middle. It's Grant. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
17 yards on the play.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
56 to Mike. Check 56. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. 56 to Mike. Yeah. Mike. Man out, man out, man out.
Third and short yardage, Bridgewater. They'll find his tight end, that's Waller. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Watch the slam.
First down, Bridgewater. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jakeem Grant, 60 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Watch the run. Watch the 43.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. And this is caught by Watkins. 23 yards on the play.
To Sammy Watkins. It's a gain of 23 yards.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. Back now in the East Bay. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Back now in the East Bay. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 14.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He may try and run for this. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
First down, Chiefs.
Yellow. 15, 15.
They'll run on first down. Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Again, it's Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown of the new season. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And some room to maneuver. There he goes left side. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go!
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It's a gain of 35.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Yellow. 180.
Slam, slam, slam.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. He'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. To throw is Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. He'll find his running back here, Richard. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Bridgewater. There's that man again. It's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Mike 50. Mike 50. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch it up. Check 24. Check 24. Switch, switch, switch. Shift. Check 31. Over. Watch safety creep. Over. Say trump. No. Motion. Mike's 50. Same on. Check. Echo.
Bridgewater to throw. He completes it to Jones. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? 6 man.
Here's Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
50 out. 50 out of the ending. Watch the run. Jim. 36.
On first down, it's Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, second down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds. Now Mahomes. Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This from long, very long range. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive.
Who do you want?
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
Tight ends on Ringo. Hey, we got 4 down.
Yellow.
Alpha.
Yellow. Yellow. Right side.
shotgun snap to Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Kill. Shoot.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson, Trayvon Mullen. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to him, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Now part 1 is done, now part 2.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Stay with you. Go. Mike 50. Mike 50.
What can Bridgewater do in the OT? That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Check 37. Switch. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
On 3rd down, Richard. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mike 50. Watch the run. Hey, Mike's 50. I'm going to come back to you.
Bridgewater on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for Tyrod Williams. Incomplete. Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Hey. Mike's 50. Go. Coming. Hey. 50 the Mike. Let's go one more.
Here's Bridgewater. It's Williams on the catch. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs rolled around, so that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases. Heck, for us. We
True.
came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Meh.
Yeah,
M-E-H, meh. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Oakland, we sign off. So long, everybody. Select the team you want to join. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.